Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. This morning we woke up to a video where the president of Salvation Ministry in Nigeria, Pastor David Ibiyeomie, insulted the person of Ifedayo Olarinde. I'm talking about Daddy Freeze, and warned him to stay off insulting Bishop David Oyedepo, whom he claimed that is his father. That and there is no good son who will see his father being insulted and will keep quiet. And he went further to say that he wouldn't mind to drag this guy out. Anytime he insults David Oyedepo, he will be arrested and he will be charged to court, and he will deal with him physically and spiritually. He made use of words that were, for me, those words were actually very wrong. Even YouTube will not want to see such video with such words, and that's why I didn't bring it here. So, and he called him a lot of names. One of the name is a B name that he called him. Actually, that name means that the person does not have a father. That's what that name means, and it starts with B, Ba, and the other side. So he said those words that this is who he is, and most Nigerians came up and they were really angry. Why Pastor David Ibiyeomie had to say such thing? And one of those who came out to reveal the personality of the parents had to complain that what David Ibiyeomie did was not, or said was not actually wrong. Yeah, we know that the phrase sometimes get really mad, though he's correcting a lot of things in Nigeria, because for he had dethroned a lot of gods of men who have been parading themselves, claiming that if you don't pay tithes and all of that, you cannot prosper, refusing, putting Nigerians under bondage. I tell you the truth, that the phrase has done a lot of that. So, but most of the time he insults them, those men of God, using words that are not actually wrong. So Reno Omokri, who is the former aide to former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, had to open up the identity of the popular Nigerian OAP that he frees parents, after he was being described as being a child that was born without a father. And according to him, he had to write a little, message to Pastor David Ibiyeomie. And according to him, he said that dear Pastor David Ibiyeomie, Christ was insulted, but he did not insult back. When they hurled their insult at him, he did not retaliate. First Peter chapter 2, verse 23. That the phrase was wrong to say what he did on Oyedepo, but Christian brother, you are even more in the wrong to have insulted him. He is no beta, that's basta. He know both. I know both his mother and father. His father is a Muslim Yoruba businessman that has contributed much to Nigerian society, and his mother is the first female vice chancellor of the Nigerian private university and a professor of law. By calling him that name, you not only insulted him, you insulted his mother. Christ would never have done that. Daddy Freeze is cantankerous. He is sometimes, but not always, a credit to Christianity, but too often he spoiled that by engaging in needless controversy for the sake of notoriety and social media following. Face him and challenge him on that, whether publicity or publicly or privately. I do it privately. But it is not right to insult him, seeing as scripture says, a servant of God must not quarrel. Second Timothy chapter 2, verse 24. Finally, a child who does not know his father is not a B. They are illegitimate parents, but they are no illegitimate children. God help me build an orphanage. I did not steal to build it. I did not build it with donation from church members. I built it with my own money. How do you think my parents will feel, or my children will feel, to hear what you said, knowing they were abandoned at birth? They get enough of these from children at their school. Now they are hearing it from you, a man who should know better. I am in tears as I write this. That's what Reno Omokri had to say as he went further, showing Nigerians what he has done And one of it is the orphanage that he claimed he had built. You're seeing the picture there. An orphanage that he said he has built, and went further to show Nigerians the parents of Daddy Freeze. And you can see there the mother is actually a Romanian woman, and the father a Yoruba, which means the guy is not who the pastor has been saying. Though, but guess what? Let me give you my standpoint on this. There are often times he will insult men of God, and I feel very bad about it because no matter what, let's put aside even the fact that they are men of God. These are elderly people. If you respect your father, respect your mother, and you also claim that you know the Bible, you know the pathway to follow to correct them. Whether you like it or not, there are certain people, no matter how much you correct, they will still hang around with this man of God. I know the first has done a lot of things, but that one was actually wrong for him to be insulting Bishop David Yedekbo, go as far as insulting Papa Adeboye and the likes. It's really bad. I don't stand with him. Anytime he does that, it's totally wrong. The Bible even talked about correcting people in meekness. So you just come out, paint a picture of your understanding of the scripture in that regard, not vituperating insult on them. So Daddy Freeze was totally wrong in that respect. But just like it is rightly said, our very respectable man of God, I'm talking about Ibiyeomie. I respect him a great deal because he has been of tremendous blessing to a lot of people. Though I don't really listen to his message, but I know that he's a nice guy and nice pastor, great man, and all of that. But I feel that, yeah, it's not good enough to say those things that he said against him. I know most of the time people push you to the wall and you react and it's really bad. But I don't think that it was so right. Man of God, please, I respect you so much. Please, next time, just be careful of your words because it hurts a great deal. And you're a man of God with anointed tongue. There are some words that you may proclaim out of anger, and it would destroy a vessel of God. You may look at him as a nobody, but guess what? He has done a lot of things. For me, I respect Daddy Freeze. Reason is because uh, Daddy Freeze, in one way or the other, brought a lot of understanding to a lot of things because there were people who had put men under captivity with this preaching of tithe, tithe, tithe. But when he came and corrected that notion, a lot of people stay off from paying tithe and they were still doing well. They don't have any kind of judgment upon their head. So even someone like me, I don't pay tithes. I don't. What I do is I help people who are in need. People that I know around me who are I help them. I don't pay tithe because I know that it's absolutely not true. Jesus never collected tithe. Jesus did not receive tithe. And the disciples, none of his disciples ever received that or lay any emphasis on tithing. Instead, the Bible talks about those who sees people in need and they meet their needs. That's most important. Because even as we're talking right now, he said, bring the tithes to my house and all of that. The church has a lot of money now. Is it easy to move on private jets? Is it easy to build 50,000 capacity auditorium? Is it beans? It's not beans. You've got money. A lot of them established universities like Bishop David Yedekbo, he has universities and all of that. We celebrate him for that because he has created job for a lot of people. But Daddy Freeze help us a great deal. So insulting him for me was not right at all. And Nigerians have reacted. Some people call this guy a lot of name, Pastor David Ibiyeomie, a lot of name. But all of that for me is not really important. I wouldn't like to read some of the things because if you hear what people are saying about him, it's so disheartening and it's a clear indication that people are really, really angry with him. But at the same time, some people are also slamming this guy that it was an opportunity for him to hype himself and showcase to the world that he's actually been doing a great job for the whole world. But however, I pray that God would put a lot of peace in the heart of Pastor David Ibiyeomie and also in the heart of Freeze that he frees, so that we can live in peace. Remember that small boy that the mother was beating, and I was saying, "Mommy, calm down, calm down." That's what I'm pleading right now. Please, Pastor David Ibiyeomie of Salvation Ministry, sir, please calm down, calm down. That he frees also. Please calm down. Let's stay together and face Nigeria. Nigeria is moving to another level. Please, let's see how we can fix the problem of Nigeria and stop fighting amongst ourselves. That's where we'd like to leave it. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. What do you have to say?